Hi guys, it's Christy and it's time for Mommy to make some coffee. Yeah, I better be very quiet so she doesn't hear me. But yeah, welcome to the far out world of coffee creations. Because guess what guys, it's time for some fun. My mommy, your barista, Scarlett, will be doing taste tests of all sorts of creamer flavors, coffee flavors, and crazy combinations that she makes. She'll even go on some trips to some coffee shops and do some taste testing that way. So yeah, why don't you come in and join her for some coffee? Uh-oh, I think I'm caught. Christy? Yes, dear. What are you doing? I'm watching you make coffee.
Why are you standing behind me like that? You act like you're hiding something.
Yeah, I'm recording an intro for the channel for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I'm making you an intro because you need it. She's getting the coffee K-cup out, putting in the new one because she is a kook and forgot that she could use the same one over because she's a goober.
Hey, watch it.
I know. But anyway, so now she's going to go throw the other one away because she's a goober and forgot. But hey, you know what? That's all good because she knows now.
Yeah, I know now. I'm just, trying to get that done. But anyway.
Yeah, so, she's got all sorts of taste tests. Coffee shop taste test, creamer taste test, all that stuff. And you never know, some crazy baby Sharky might show up and hang out with her and banter like we just did.
Yeah, this girl right here always wants to banter with us. So, you never know when she might show up.
Exactly. And, not to mention, we got some awesome friends that wanted to help out too with our theme songs. Is that right, Mommy?
Yeah, Travis, Josh, they've got all sorts of fun planned.
Yep. So, without further ado, why don't you join us right now on the far out world of coffee creations for all sorts of fun, laughter, and love. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on in, grab a seat, and let's have some fun.
Welcome to Far Out Coffee Creations, where the coffee is always hot and the food is always good. Scarlet Brew is a cup for you, so yummy. Always a fresh cup of joe with a big giant cup. Every soup tastes so good. Scarlet, that's the barista you want to choose. When you drink her coffee, you'll know it's so good for you. She makes the best coffee in the house. She does test, different types of coffee and talks about differences. Sometimes she tries different coffee makers too. With the far out world of coffee creation, you'll find a big sensation. Scarlet with her wit and Christy with her banter. The little shark is always there hanging with the crew. We hope you come on in and don't forget. And every cuppa, you'll find the best aroma. Fresh with every sip, you feel safe and sound. With Scarlet, coffee is the best around. So come on, gather around for the best coffee ever found. The far out world of coffee creation. And you're a barista, Scarlet. Thank you for watching. Y'all come back now. You're here. Have a couple with us and enjoy. Yum, smell those biscuits.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the far out world of coffee creations. Scarlett here. We're going to do something a little different today. I'm not going to brew some coffee today. I got a thing yesterday when I was at the store. I got International Delight Vanilla iced coffee, and we're going to try it. So we're going to go into the kitchen and we're going to pour us a cup and we're going to see how it is. Now, we're gonna see how it is. We're gonna see if I if I think it's worth the money that I paid for it, basically, because it's not cheap. And, you know, I do things once. I do things once when I do this channel. I try things once. So we're going to get off this coffee. Oh. We're gonna shake this up a little bit. All right. We're going to sit this down. I'm going to twist it. And I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna close this so that they don't knock it over quick, and I'm gonna throw this in there. I got a ring on my finger! Congratulations to the newlyweds. Anyway. In fact, I'm going, I don't think that fit his tiny little finger. I want to see, no, that's too, this would probably be too, yeah, this I think would be a little bit too small. She unfortunately left her little ring that she got yesterday. She unfortunately left that. Alright. We're going to try to get this done before the weather comes in, because it's supposed to be cray-cray this afternoon. Like it's not done enough damage already this year. No. Mother Nature says, no, they're not done yet. Mother Nature has other plans. She has attitude problem, like she's always had. Anyway, whoops. So we're gonna pour us some coffee in here. We're gonna try. See how it is. Okay. Fill up my cup. And we'll see if we like it or if we don't. Oops. Scooch. Sandwich. Scoot over, sandwich. Hey guys, guess what? Remember that place I told you about the sandwiches? They had more sandwiches yesterday, so I got some sandwiches. Alright, let me pick this up. Can't really smell it. It doesn't have a real strong smell. It doesn't have a real strong smell, so we'll see if I like it or not. And like I said, depending on how much I like it, it'll be a different taste, or a, because I've never tried it. This is something brand new. I've never done this. I've never tried one of these on here yet. Now I do like some coffee, some of these prepared coffees, but I do not think I've ever had International Delight. So we're gonna try it and see if it's worth the money or not. Here we go. Ooh, that's vanilla. Whoa. Hi. That is definitely freaking vanilla, that's for sure. Yikes. Okay. I might have to get the mocha just because I'm telling you what, if the vanilla is this strong flavor-wise, I am gonna have to try the mocha now. Oh, and if they have a caramel, oh. Ooh, yeah, that's vanilla. Ooh, that's wow. That's vanilla. That is definitely vanilla. Yikes. I'm definitely gonna have to get the mocha now. Because you guys know me, I'm a chocolate freak. And if the vanilla is that strong, I can only imagine the mocha. I am gonna have to try their mocha now. Because I'm curious now, which is better. Now I am gonna have to do a comparison. I don't know if I'm gonna I am gonna get another one of these from a different brand and try it. And see which is better. But I do have to try their mocha now. Because they only had mocha and vanilla. I am gonna have to try their mocha one. That is definitely a major vanilla. And I will tell you, if you guys get these, you do not need no creamer in it and you do not need no sugar. They're sweet enough. But Samantha didn't tell me they were that full of flavor. Woo! All she said was you didn't need no creamer and you didn't need any sugar because they were sweet enough. Woo! That vanilla, dang. That is. I wish I knew what the cappuccino was, because that beats the cappuccino that I had. Because, and I'll tell you why. They're smaller little glass jars. Okay, they're smaller little glass jars. And they're almost the same price, and you don't get nearly as much coffee. With the pre-made cappuccinos. So for me, this is the better deal, even though it's like $6, because the cappuccinos are like 4 and they're real small containers and you don't get nearly as much. I am so sorry, you guys. I'm still... I am so sorry, y'all. I'm getting there, though. And unfortunately, we still can't do the birthday stuff yet We won't be doing that until probably April, guys, unfortunately. I will be able to do the St. Patty's Day one. I will get that done. Maybe tomorrow. I might do the St. Patrick's Day special tomorrow. Because, yeah, that's late too, because I couldn't. And I hope I know which, because I had to take, unfortunately, it was also in one of them weirdo boxes that broke open. I had to put them in a bag. And what else? Her birthday thing is in the repair shop again. So unfortunately, and I told Samantha, I said, bug the daylights out of that company. Because they need, because, you know, we spend money on this stuff. We need it to be in tip-top shape here. So, yeah. Anyway, so we're waiting on, because Christy's thing is what starts it. And so we have to wait until we can get it repaired. So, yeah. I tell you, I am very angry with that company because they did not respond to her. And that really makes me angry. Because, I am so sorry, guys. When people buy things, it's not cheap. I mean, that was over $20. And they're not wanting to fix it. And that's not right. And, you know, also, you know, here's the thing. Stuff people buy, it may have sentimental value to them too. And these people don't even care to respond. It's like, we're not dealing with this. This is ridiculous. That is so good. Typical mornings. I should have waited again, but like I said, guys, with the weather coming in, I didn't want to, so they'll just, I'm so sorry. Just bear with me, please, because it's going to get nasty this afternoon and evening, and I don't want to be recording tonight. So I'll have to wait a little bit because I'm drinking cold stuff to do the video for Nick. Or no, that's tomorrow. Never mind. That's tomorrow. Never mind. I'm probably just going to I actually might go ahead and record it today. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what I'm in the mood to eat. I might try to do yesterday's today real quick for lunch and record something for him. Hey, Mommy, just for the fun of it, what if you were working on his and put Far Out On in the background? They can't copyright you, because that's your own channel. You're funny. That would be funny, though. I'm sorry. That would be kind of funny. You know what would be also funny? What? Because Far Out and A Match Made in Heaven are about the same age. They're only a few months apart. You know it'd be freaking hilarious as heck? What? On like the 5-year anniversary, swap videos and do a reaction to your first video on each channel. That'd be hilarious. Christy, what? You ain't right. I know. And also, update. Christy, you want to tell them the crazy update yesterday? Oh, in the car, you mean? Yeah. We have a flavor for the 2-year anniversary of Far Out's birthday. Yeah. And again, it was picked by someone that ain't human. Exactly, another AI picked it. Basically, there's a story behind it, and it's hilarious. All we'll tell you is I was asking this app, what would be good with a certain creamer? Because I was trying to see if I had it or if I had to go get some real quick. Well, unfortunately, everything she said, I have something that's close, but I don't think it's going to work. Because unfortunately, I didn't have any of this one flavor left. I have some left, which I'm going to have to just record Vlogmas with it anyway. Or just wait and just drink it on Nick's channel or something and use it and then figure out what the heck to do with the leftover creamer. I don't freaking know. But we asked her and she said something. Well, then we explained to her about Far Out. And she comes back with that combo again. The same combo that she wanted me to use my creamer with, she came back with. So we're going to try her flavor. And I'm going to do a comparison of AIs. Who picked a better flavor? Her or Alexa? So we'll see. So we will see. God, that is so good. You guys, it's gonna be hard not to go get the rest of that and dump it in my cup. I'm telling you, that's so delicious. Yum. That is so good. Yummy. I love this. I actually love it. And like I said, to me, it's a better deal than them dang cappuccinos. Because those are like $4 or $5 and they're like small. Versus this is like a big carton. This is like a big carton. But, oh my God, I love it. Oh. Okay, the Lord is telling me to save this for tonight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Because I'm hearing the song Save Tonight. And then I swore I heard his voice. Like, because as you guys know, I'm a Christian. And the Lord knows what keeps me calm during nasty outbreaks. Uh-oh. Okay. Whether it's that or whether it's we're gonna get a bad one around here, meaning storm. Because I have to stay calm to keep Clancy calm down. And who's up here? It's a very uncomfortable position for a kitty to be laying in, and it's just, I'm sorry, but you guys sleep in the worst, ugh. The other day, he hurt my neck so bad. Oh God, you guys, he was laying with his, he was laying with his back to me. And I think I might have been recording even. He was laying with his back to me, and he was turning his head completely around to look at me. I'm like, ow, ow, Justin, stop. That made my neck hurt so bad. I'm like, oh God, no, Lord, no. And I mean, and I'm going to tell you sighted people something. You guys have to see it. Imagining happening to reach over and touch it. We all have it bad with animals in bad positions, trust me. You guys have to see the uncomfortability. We have to touch it. No thanks. Ow. Justin. Sir. No. No, please. But yeah, he did. He was laying with his back to me, and he was like, he had his, he had his neck turned all the way around toward me, and I'm like, ow. Cat. Hi, Choo Choo. Today's gonna be one of them Choo Choo days. But yum, this coffee is so good. Mommy, yeah. You should, throw this at Nana. What? You know how yesterday you were asking Aunt Samantha, you were telling her you were gonna get you some instant coffee, that way if the power ever goes out, you can have your caffeine in the mornings? If, like, for example, a storm hits in the dead of night and you wake up and you have no power and you need coffee, Which, that one I would recommend you redo. Oh, the power going out episode? Yeah, because you don't want your viewers to see you accidentally taste old stuff. Yeah, true. That one I would redo, and I'd throw the original away. I would get what you need. To do your tests. Like what you do if the power's out. Yeah. And what you do about your, all of your stuff when the electricity's out. Yeah, which one thing, of course, they already know is instant. But there's techniques if you don't even have creamer. Because you can't, let's say you're a liquid creamer fan and you don't like powder creamers at all and you refuse. I have a plan for that too. So yeah, I can do that. Anyway, anyway, what were you going to say about that? You should ask Nana if your favorite brand has instant too. Oh. Or if it's just, like Folgers, Maxwell House, and all that. You want me to check and see if 8 o'clock has instant? Is that it?
Yep.
Since, you love your 8 o'clock coffee. Yeah, because of some certain Nana of yours and a granny. Anyway. Oh, and speaking of which, speaking of Granny Lib, let me think. Next Tuesday, I believe it's Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, I have to see specifically. I will be taking over our Special Awesome family again, so you guys will be seeing them be greeted, and a match made in heaven again. So you guys will be seeing that. And I think I'm going to use some of our music for that. Now, of course, I'm going to be doing the first episode solo of this, but down the road, so Mom's already getting a hint. We're going to do one heck of a bash for her. I'm going to start this baby off with a bash. We're going to start off a new series next week. I think it's appropriate. Which I'm going to debut it myself because Mom cannot do it. It'll trigger Mom way too much, and I'm taking it over for that. And then down the road when Mom's ready. So Mom already knows this one I'm not sneaking on her. I'm giving her a trigger warning because it'll probably break us both when we see it. But we are going to debut Granny Lib's Coffee Cafe next week. I think it's appropriate to debut it for Granny Lib. So you guys are going to know it. And you already know what I'm going to drink. Mom already knows it. Mom ain't stupid. She knows exactly what I'm going to drink. I don't know what creamer I'm going to have. But we'll see what we'll have. But, yep. And we'll do that. And let me tell you, the songs are powerful, and I'm gonna use ours, because this past time when I did the tribute for Roland Fork, I did A Match Made in Heavens, but this time I'm going to be using ours, and I'm going to put it up on all 3 channels. Mom, you might want to find out if Uncle Nick wants that. Oh, Granny's tribute? Okay. And ask Nana. I'll have to get Nana's permission if Nana wants it over there, too. But yep, if Nick wants it and Nana wants him to have it, yep. Because I know it's going to be on all three, at least so far. Man, that's so good. It's definitely vanilla though. It's vanilla, as my brother would say. It's vanilla. Anyway. Wow. That is really good. And like I said, I'm going to do stuff like this on this channel. I'm going to get, different things that I've never tried. And I'm not, and if it's one thing my bio mom could tell you, I'm not one for branching out much with things. My mom would be the first to tell you, I am not one that will branch out easily. And this channel's making me. Without, because some humans can make you do that too. But this channel can as well in its own little way. Like, nope, because, and I've never gotten one of these big cartons of iced coffee before. That's not, I've never done that. But, excuse me. Little tickle. But this channel has made me branch out and try stuff that I've never tried. I mean, I'm one of these, I will be honest with you guys, I am one of these who, I'm not one to try new things much, except for, I love to try different things, such as like foods and stuff like that, but also, I don't like go out into the obscure. I don't varietize very much. Now, musically, yes, but foods, I stick to my usuals most of the time. And then like with coffee, I was the same way. I stuck with my French vanilla, my caramel, my butterscotch. Okay, I did. Now, regular coffee, like for example, my Folgers or my Maxwell House, I would try it with different creamers. Creamers I did kind of experiment with. Let's see, what was the first? I am so sorry, you guys. It's the morning, and I'm not quite awake because I had to hurry and get this thing started because, like I said, I want to get this done before crap hits the fan. I'm not really dealing with a cough. It's just a tickle. So I don't know what brought that up, but anyway, what was I saying? But creamers I could have a little more fun with, whereas flavors I didn't really have many at the time. Oh, I think I had cinnamon vanilla was the other one I had. So it was butterscotch, caramel, cinnamon vanilla, and like French vanilla. That was my go-tos. But then when I went to creamers, it was French vanilla, caramel, chocolate, I think that was all of the creamers I had. Because I'm not a big hazelnut fan. I will not lie about that. But Coffee Mate makes a damn good hazelnut. So far, that's the best hazelnut I've found. And so, oh, and then regular creamer. I like it too. Just plain Jane, meh, the powder. And I preferred the powder, okay? I had my preferences. But then, I liked the sound. Bless you. Thank you. Ow, that hurt. I liked the sound of some of Lonzy's flavors that he had. Like the... excuse me. I'm tired. Like the peanut butter cup. That one sounded really good. The French toast. Now, mind you, and I'm giving credit where credit is due, it was Nick Vogt who was like, hey, like I said yesterday, he's the one that said, you should do that because you do these far out things. But really, in all honesty, I hadn't really tried, I don't think, anything too far off the wall yet. But I did, have an interest in doing that. Okay, it was really an interest. It wasn't really that I had tried them yet. I am so sorry, you guys. I got the major sniffles this morning. But I had not really tried it. And so Far Out actually got me into trying some of them. And I enjoy it. It's fun. And like I've said many times, oh my goodness. Like I said many times, it has made me branch out to try new things. Like, I never bought one of these cartons of iced coffee before. I never did that before. I always, stuck to my K-pops, stuff like that. I stuck to the familiar. And this is going to have me branching out, trying out new coffee pots, because I'm always picky. I'm always really picky. And I'm willing to try out other things, because with this, to branch out is what you have to do. With a channel like Far Out, you've got to branch out, try new things, and I'm the same way with coffee shops. I'm the same way with coffee shops. I have my favorites, okay? But for a place like this, where I can show off some places, you gotta branch out and try other coffee shops too, and show them off. You might have your devotions, but when you do a channel like this and you have your passion, you've got to branch out. And I never thought in a million years I'd be going, like I said, I'd be going on YouTube and doing coffee stuff like this. This was not at all what I had in mind for a YouTube channel, but it's my niche. And, I enjoy it. I have fun with it. It's actually, I look forward to it. And it's crazy how it took off. And, if you guys know anybody, if you guys have any friends that you think will enjoy it, feel free to share this with them and let them know, because like I said, I'm looking forward to this, and I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward I'm looking forward to doing this. You know, I'm looking forward to that flavor that ChatGPT picked. That's who did it. I can tell you guys who picked it, ChatGPT. It picked it, and it's an actual recipe that it gave me. And I have the picture so that Samantha, because she's going to have to be here to read it to me. And this is going to be fun, and it's not going to cost me that much. And because, and it starts with just a regular coffee base, and you just add stuff to it. And let me tell y'all, it's going to be fun. And because it's a celebration, I can already tell you that more than likely we're going to be using Granny's coffee, because that's probably what I'm going to have in the house. But we're going to have fun with it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous. Don't get me wrong. I'm nervous. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm nervous because, of course, this is AI picked. And these computer programs, they pick some crazy shit. Pina colada, anyone? Yeah. I still can't get over her doing that. And I thought she was screwing with me when she said that. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I seriously thought that Lexi was messing around. I was like, no way in hell that you have... There's no way there's pina colada coffee. No freaking way. And there was. It was a bit expensive for its which is why I'm not going to drink it right away, because I'm not going to, I like it, but I'm not going to chug it all in one, month or whatever. I'm not going to do that because it's really expensive, and that's going to be just the treat now and then. I'm not going to jump, I'm not going to jump the gun and just drink all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to drink all of my pina colada right away. Dadgummit, my nose. I always deal with this first thing in the morning, and it makes me annoyed. Even when I don't have a cold. But yeah, this is going to be fun. And that will be in November, so you guys have time for that one. There'll be plenty more taste tests before that happens. And I do have to shoot Samantha a text real quick when I'm done and go, hey, if you want to see our episode, it is up. That way you can listen to it on the way to do your thing today. But I do want to try the mocha. Oh my God. Yum. And I am going to have to figure out where on earth to put Um, the K-pod thing. Yeah, the K-pod thing. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around, I think. Because we have to clean the oven out and everything, because they want everything up to code. And we have to baby proof. Because I was using the oven as a storage place because A, I had it shut down completely, and B, I don't have much storage space in this tiny place. I mean, this place is big, but the cupboard space sucks. I mean, you'd think if it's, you know. And honestly, I have seen a shorter stove for wheelchairs with, because okay, what if it's a guy and he's got long arms? Why would he want his let's say he's in a wheelchair, but he's able to like lean. He's gonna be leaning way over thinking he's reaching to the back of the damn stove. And he's like, oh, well, the buttons are right here, okay. And then he's gotta sit back and be like, no. Because a lot of guys I know don't like to sit back. They like to like move more. You know what I'm saying? When they're cooking, they like. I don't think a lot of men want to just kick back and like, no. The men I know who cook, and they're in wheelchairs, they do not like to lay back in their wheelchair and be that close to the daggum front of the stove. Like, no. Those men would be like, no, please, get rid of this, will you? And I know there's a stove that does it. I know there is. I know there is a short stove with buttons on the back for wheelchairs. I know there is, because I've seen one. So they can't, I'm sorry, nobody can tell me there ain't no stove with knobs on the back of the son of a gun. They can't look me in the eyes and tell me there ain't, because I know there is. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be honest with you, I hope them baby-proof knob things actually, not only I hope they keep the knobs from being turned, but I hope they're not like sharp like these knobs are. I have hit my elbow on them freaking stove knobs. I don't know how many damn times. I'm like, ouch! Even though it's, they're not sharp, but it's like, ow! You've hit your elbow on it? Yes, because I'm not used to a short stove. I'm short, don't get me wrong, but I'm not used to a tiny short stove like that. And I'm like, ow, damn it. that don't feel good, like, ow. That is not fun. But we also, right now we still have the breaker tripped, because we're not untripping it until we get that stuff in. And then, what was I gonna say? We're gonna trip it, but we're gonna make sure. Hopefully it's the right size. I hope it has the right size thing. Yeah. Hopefully it's the right size for this thing. Yeah. Because my microwave that I had, we got a braille display, like a magnetic braille overlay for it, and it didn't fit it because they had the wrong microwave. Oopsie. Yeah. It was like, oops. Crap. And a lot of people also ask, and I'll probably do this, a more detailed version of this in the frequently asked questions thing, but a lot of people do ask me, do you have to have a talking coffee pot? No. As long as it has certain accessibility features, no. Trust me, I want my talking one back. I want to be able to use that and show you guys that, because it is cool. But buddy, let me tell you, it will yell at you. It does. I'll never forget that. I'm like, and my stepdad, he knew I was screwing around because he could hear me. Because I come out and I go, I was in the bathroom washing my hands, right? Because mom had dishes in the sink and I didn't want to get goop on the dishes, right? They were, because she was getting ready to wash them. And so I went in the bathroom and washed my hands. And I had the door closed because, you know, I didn't want the dog to come in. That didn't work. No, she was snuck in behind me and I didn't know it. Because she was, at that time, a little bit smaller, but not really small at all. And I hear, start brewing. And mind you, I had the fan on because my brother had just gotten out of the shower. So it was a steam bath in there. And I had the water running and I'm like, damn, what are you yelling? I come out and go, who's yelling at my mother out here? That's enough of that. And mom starts laughing. And mind you, like I said, the window was open because it was early fall. And my stepdad comes in, who's yelling at my wife? I'm like, she is. And I point over toward where I heard the voice. He goes, no yelling at my wife now. And mom's just dying. She goes, you two are not right. I'm like, yeah, really. I'm like, you're just not figuring that out? Come on, you should know that for a long time now. But yeah. But yeah, it was funny. It was freaking funny. It was hilarious. Darn, it's gone. And I have to save it because the Lord said so. But let me tell you, anyway, and I'm not disobeying him. I know better than that. And I do believe it was him. I felt that feeling it was him. So I'm saving the other glass of this until tonight, if I might need it. So if I do have more, it'll be tonight. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna put this cup in the kitchen. Back. Oh. Anyway. Oh, listen to them birds. Trippy. Anyway. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there, folks. Those of you that are in the risk area today, stay safe. Have a way of getting warnings, as Ryan always says. Don't be scared, be prepared. I gotta reiterate that before he has the chance to say it today, because he will say it, I'm sure. But my video will be up before this stuff starts, hopefully, because I'm going to record it as soon as I'm done here. I'm going to start putting it together. Anyway, have yourself a great cup of coffee, whatever flavor you like, whatever flavor creamer you like, whether you like it hot or cold. Today would probably be an iced coffee day if it's in a hot area today. And guys, remember, if you're going to start something like this out, branch out a little bit. And his phrase, don't be scared, be prepared. The reason I said it, it doesn't only apply to severe weather, it applies to anything that you do. honestly, especially if it comes to, foods, or if you're doing a food channel or you're doing a coffee channel or anything, when it comes to taste testing stuff. Yeah, it's definitely a don't be scared, be prepared, because, yeah. And honestly, I wasn't scared, but I wasn't prepared either for what Far Out was going to turn me into. So, anyway, I will love you and leave you guys till next time. Stay safe and have a great day, everyone. Goodbye and God bless.
We hope you've had a great time here with us in the far out world of coffee creations, where Scarlett, your barista, has tested coffee of different varieties. It could be a coffee that has never been tasted before. It could be a coffee that she just loves, like 8 o'clock coffee. Yum, yum, yum. And of course, smell those biscuits cooking. Yum, yum, yum. So good. If you come back again, you'll get to hear some more fun with Scarlett, your barista, and Christy, your bantering Sharky. Yeehaw! So come on in next time and set a spell with Scarlett. She'll brew some good coffee for you. In the Crying Keurig, I think you'll just love that coffee. Yum, yum, yum. Smell that coffee. And every time it'll be a different thing. And sometimes it might just be some 8 o'clock coffee. You just never know what Scarlett is gonna do when she has coffee with you next time. Yeehaw! Hope you had a great time today. We sure did. Yeehaw! Woo-hoo!
Hi, everybody. It's Baby Sharky, aka Christy, and I would just like to thank you for watching the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Mommy will be back, and I might just pop in for a quick visit. So stay tuned, because the barista, my mommy Scarlett, has a lot more where that came from. Hey, Mommy. Yes, dear. Where's the biscuits? Oh, good Lord. You're gonna act like Travis? Yep.